Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors Dynasty here on College Football 25. We have entered week 3 out of 4 of the bowl games, and that means if you're a keen-eyed viewer, it means we are in the semi-finals. 4 teams remain in the college football playoff. Last episode, we had the quarterfinal matchup against Alabama. And boy, it was insane. Whew, it was a crazy game. In the Rose Bowl, nonetheless. We ended up winning that game miraculously. But the reward for our troubles of beating Alabama is to go to the Fiesta Bowl and play the number 1 team in the entire country, Texas A&M. They are undefeated. They are not only number 1 team ranked in the country, they are also obviously the number 1 team in the playoffs. And I don't know how this is going to go. Because the Alabama game was a tale of 2 games, basically. There was the first part of the game where we kind of struggled a little bit. Alabama was making it close. But then there was the end of the game where we just ran the ball and separated ourselves from them. I don't know if that's going to be the case today. I mean, Texas A&M has been undefeated. They have some of the best players in the country, including the running back that beat out our running back, Cam Barfield, for best running back in the country, even though his numbers, we took a look at his numbers were nowhere even close to the numbers that Cam Barfield was putting up, and yet they gave it to him because of SEC bias. So we've got to prove today that our running back is better than their running back. It's going to be one unbelievable matchup. But this is the final game that stands between us and appearing in the national championship in year number 2. Think about that. We took hold of this program 1 year ago. We won 10 games, including a bowl game. Had a really good recruiting class. Come back in year number 2. We lose 1 game. We don't talk about it. Win the conference. Win the Rose Bowl. And are 1 game away from a college football national championship appearance. The only thing that stands in the way is Texas A&M, the number 1 team in the country. It is going to be the biggest matchup we have ever faced. It is luckily neutral site, but we are technically the away team. I would love to have a Fiesta Bowl trophy in our trophy cabinet. At least we have a Rose Bowl trophy. That's pretty impressive. This is going to be unbelievable. Get comfortable, get some popcorn, get a blanket, get ready to go, because it is time for not the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl anymore, even though that's pretty much what I like to call it. The Verbo Fiesta Bowl, that doesn't roll off the tongue. It's the Fiesta Bowl, though. Hawaii, Texas A&M. Let's get into it. Hit that like button if you're going to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see who's playing in the College Football National Championship. Here we are. Hawaii, Texas A&M in the Fiesta Bowl. Whew. Okay. This is the matchup that we've been waiting for. This is all that it has come up to at this point. Here is the bracket. It is Penn State versus Clemson in the other side of the bracket in the Peach Bowl. So whoever wins our game will play whoever wins their game in the national title game. 1 final game to decide the champion of college football for year number 2. I don't remember exactly who won the championship in year number 1. I'm sure we talked about it in the off-season episode, bowl game episode of year number 1. But it's down to 2 versus 4 and 1 versus 13. That's the CFP rankings. It's 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 6, technically, in the college football playoff rankings, or in the bracket rankings. But in the national rankings, we're number 13 in the country, which is kind of crazy. I do think we should be ranked a little bit higher, depending on if we win or lose. I think it doesn't really matter. We should probably be ranked in the top 10 for the AP preseason. I don't know what's going to happen, though. I guess it'll all depend on when we get there. We did hire I'm pretty sure we hired a new guy. That's the wrong thing. We hired a new defensive coordinator, right? From somewhere? Yeah, here he is, Pete McGloster. I don't remember where we took him from, but we have hired a new defensive coordinator. I know that our defensive coordinator went to be the defensive coordinator at Iowa, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully this dude is pretty good. We still have Kyle Owen, who's a very good offensive coordinator, and he's turned the scheme into a very run-heavy offense. But here we go. I don't think there's really anything else we need to talk about. I guess we could take a peek at the season stats. We know what Alonzo Barnett has done this year. Not much, because we haven't asked him to do too much. We know what these two guys have done. Not a shock what these numbers are. And you're telling me that the Texas A&M guy had better numbers than this. There's absolutely no way. We took a look at it. We'll go and do it again. There's no way that the Texas A&M guy had anywhere near the numbers that we had. This is what he put up. He put up well, actually, he didn't put up 1,000 yards, because this is counting his playoff game that he had. He put up less than 1,000 yards and less than 13 touchdowns. And we saw what Cam Barfield put up with over 1,000 yards and more than 20 touchdowns. So the fact that they gave it to him, Reuben Owens, they gave it to him over Cam Barfield, maybe because Cam wasn't the official starter on the depth chart. It was always Landon Sims. I don't know. But Cam is no longer an award winner. We can even take a look at it here. I know that Alabama won a bunch of awards. I think Texas A&M also won a bunch of awards. They even had their quarterback, Connor Wegman. I think it's Wegman. He finished second in Player of the Year. So they had a pretty good quarterback, obviously. There's Ty Simpson, who sucked in the game against us. He did not play amazing in that game, in the bowl game, the Rose Bowl. But here's DJ Hicks. We got to go against him. It's going to be tough to run against him. He won the best defensive player. They had two guys. Both of their safeties finished second and third in the best defensive back. Devontae Smith, actually, I think he intercepted one of my passes. Or maybe he didn't. I can't remember exactly. Best running back, obviously, they gave it to Reuben Owens. Barfield finished second. He was very close, but they gave it to Reuben Owens, SEC bias all the way. They didn't have any wide receivers, which could be a good thing. They had the best, they had the Lombardi Award winner. They had, we played against Parker Brailsford. He didn't really matter too much. We kind of got a lot of pressure on Ty Simpson in the Rose Bowl. They did have a tight end finish second in Donovan Green, but crucially, a lot of their guys are upperclassmen. Scooby Williams finished third in best linebacker. A lot of their guys are juniors and seniors. So this Texas A&M team might have one last shot to win a championship before all their guys leave for the draft, and then they have to restart. So maybe this is our chance to play spoiler. I don't know. Texas A&M in the Fiesta Bowl. They're just gonna wear probably their normal home jerseys. I would think. Oh, I do like the white helmet though. I think the white helmet looks a lot better. But I can't give them white jersey. Nah, they got to wear the normal homes. I do like the white helmet. The white helmet I think looks even better than the home jerseys. But they will wear their normal homes. We will wear the aways. Here we go. Fiesta Bowl, Hawaii, Texas A&M. This is it, basically. One team's season will be over. The other team will play in the national championship. Hopefully, we're playing in the national championship.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff.
Here we go. It is time for the Fiesta Bowl. I'm pretty sure they have the Fiesta Bowl in Arizona, right? In the Cardinals Stadium? I'm pretty sure that's where we're at right now. Oh, and that's not a good start. Cam Barfield, who has been one of the best returners in all of college football the past 2 years. First play of the game, fumbles it, and Texas A&M has the ball. Well, that's not a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Penn State beat Clemson, so Penn State will play in the national championship. Clemson falls, even though they had the best quarterback in Cade Klubnik. 24-21 must have been like a game-winning field goal by Penn State or something. That is not a good start for us. That is the worst possible start. The opening kick return, we fumble it, and it was Cam Barfield who got hit. Like, he doesn't usually ever fumble, even when he's running the ball like on a normal play, let alone a kick return. That's crazy, Cam. Maybe their running back Ruben Owens is better than our running back. It's going to be a handoff to that Ruben Owens, and he's going to get a touchdown because I don't know how to tackle, apparently. Texas A&M starts not even with the football, and they get a touchdown to lead. This could get ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we're just not on the same level as Texas A&M. Just not yet, at least. The fact that we're here in the first place is kind of miraculous. All right, Barfield will get another shot at it. Please don't fumble back-to-back. That would make me cry. Okay, there we go. From the 19, we will start. Unbelievable that we're already down, but it is what it is. We have to worry about DJ Hicks because we are a run-first team, and he is probably one of the best interior players in all of college football. Maybe the best. He won a bunch of awards to prove that, so he might be the best interior player in all of college football. He's probably going to go first round in the draft this coming April, so we'll have to see if we can beat him. Landon Sims with the first carry. He does a good job. I moved Landon Sims back to starter because he got switched when we were playing our final games of the regular season. We switched him and Barfield around so that Landon Sims could get a little bit of a breather because his wear and tear was killing me, and that's another turnover for Hawai'i. It's a pick six. Alonzo Barnett had no gas on that football at all, and it's Scooby Williams who finished top of the voting in one of the linebacker awards. We're down 14-0, and it hasn't been like 2 minutes. Alonzo put no anything on behind that pass. I put some oomph on it, but he didn't do that. It's an interception, and we are down big to the number 1 team in the nation. Wow, okay. It's not over yet. It's not looking good, but it's not over yet. We're just going to have to be... I know we're down 2 touchdowns. We kind of got to push the ball down the field. But, I mean, running is our game. That is how we win games. But being down 2 scores already is not ideal for running the football. Maybe we have to go to Matthias Felix more. Because Matthias Felix had his best game as a Hawai'i Warrior, Rainbow Warrior, in the Rose Bowl against Alabama. He had like 10 catches, I think, and a couple of touchdowns. He was unbelievable as a freshman in that game. That's a big first down get by Landon Sims there. I mean, we got to push the ball down the field, but we don't have the quarterback to push the ball down the field. Next year, we might. We're bringing in a 5-star in Leo Van Dyke. We might have that quarterback next year, depending on how good he is right off the bat. But this year, we don't have the quarterback. Alonzo Barnett is not that guy. Mike Alejado is certainly not that guy. And Sagapolatelli is not that guy either. So we have no quarterback on the roster that I feel comfortable pushing the ball down the field with. I talked about this in the last episode. I think we're going to be asking a couple of at least one, maybe multiple quarterbacks to transfer in the offseason. Because we're bringing in at least 2 quarterbacks in this upcoming class, this second-year class, who have the ability to start right away as freshmen. So we're going to keep Mike Alejado around. He's not going anywhere. But Sagapolatelli and maybe Alonzo Barnett, probably some of the quarterbacks that we brought in year number 1's recruiting class, some of those guys, they might be asked to leave. I know that they got redshirted and didn't really even get a chance to show themselves, but we just happen to find better quarterbacks this year that I feel more confident. At least initially, I feel more confident. I guess we have to see how they play actually in the game. Oh, what a swat from the linebacker. We have to see how they play in the game before I can fully say that I'm confident in them playing. But, I mean, we're bringing in a 5-star. I think he was the number 2 player in the entire country. So he was something like that. So I feel like he's going to have the skills to be able to lead this team as a true freshman. But I guess we got to find out. There's obviously any player can be a bust, even a 5-star with a lot of hype. So we'll have to play it carefully, but I do think with the right people. I mean, we're bringing in another speedster wide receiver to pair alongside Matthias Felix with Matthew Bliss. I think he's like 97 speed or something like that. So, and we're just hitting Matthias Felix, speaking of, with a touchdown pass. That drag route is just too lethal, especially when he's running it. And that's a touchdown. So we are back in this game. Barnett was accurate on that drive. A lot more accurate than the interception he threw. But we are back in this game. We are right back in this game. If it would have been like 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, then I probably would have said, let's just run the clock and get out of here with our dignity. But now that we've scored a touchdown, we're down by one possession. We can, in theory, win this game. We can get back. We just got to play really, really good on defense and actually tackle, unlike we did on that first drive where they scored the second touchdown with Ruben Owens. And they get a screen pass to Ruben, and he gets taken down hard. I don't know who that was. It might have been who would have been the tackler there? I don't think he's out on the field, actually. It could have been Manuma. I didn't see the number. Oh, that's a wide receiver screen. He's wide open. They don't go to it. Weigman just throws it out of bounds. They had the wide receiver bubble screen right there. Like there wasn't anybody in the vicinity. He probably could have got the first down and maybe a couple extra yards after that. Weird decision to not throw it to him. They'll hand it off to Ruben again. He breaks one tackle, goes down hard, but he gets the first down, keeps the drive going for Texas A&M. The Aggies are a good team. I can see why they're undefeated and why they're the #1 team in the nation. But I'm hoping in a couple of years, maybe even next year, we are the #1 team in the nation. That would be pretty awesome. But first, we have to get our revenge on Sam Houston. We cannot move on past Sam Houston until we beat them. And I don't mean just beat them. I mean absolutely embarrass them, make them want to disband the program. That's how bad I want to beat them. 3rd and 1. That was a really elusive wide receiver right there. We got to go blitz again. It's just got to happen. Tighten the defensive line. Bring a blitz. Somebody get there. How do we have like 4 guys rushing the running back and we don't get a single tackle on him until he gets the first down? Ugh. This offensive line is good for a reason, man. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Play action. Claiborne can't get there. He just throws it away. Thank God we didn't get roughing the passer there because I felt the controller vibrate a little bit. So, the good thing that we didn't get a roughing the passer call. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Who knows how good their kicker is. Oh, he just ran over Tariq Jones. No! That's going to go on his low-light tape. Oh, Tariq, I'm sorry. You just got ran over. 3rd and 7. Put a stop out here. Stop the interception! It's Fabian Ross! He's been doing it so often this year, and he adds another one in the big game. Fabian Ross with a huge interception. He just stood in front of him. He just stood in front of the receiver and intercepted it. It doesn't get much easier than that. I mean, look at Fabian. He's in. I don't know why he thought this was open. Weigman, what are you doing? Fabian's in front of him the whole way. I mean, he ran the route better than the wide receiver that he threw it to. Why would he throw this? To be fair, nobody's open. We have lockdown on this guy over here. We have 2 guys on, or 1 guy on each of these guys. So nobody's open. So I guess he's just trying to find somebody, but he's got time in the pocket. I don't know why he forced this. And that's a strange decision by the quarterback. That was never open. I don't know if he was trying to maybe lob it over the top, but then we got Manuma right here, so it probably doesn't get caught either way. That's a strange decision by Connor Weigman, but it works out for me. It is a turnover and gives Hawai'i life. It may be a little life, but it is life nonetheless. And you know what they said in Jurassic Park? Life finds a way, baby. Come on. Landon Sims, 2nd and 6. Great blocks down the field. Great blocks. Landon Sims runs over a dude. Get out of here. Landon Sims is going in the first round of the NFL draft. Probably not. But I hope he gets drafted. I hope we've done enough in these 2 seasons to make a team say, yeah, we want to take Landon Sims in like the 4th or 5th round. We think he could be a nice utility guy. He's a good locker room guy. We want to get him in our locker room, boost the morale. And he can run over fools if he needs to. That's a sack. Yep. 3rd and 18. They got so much pressure. It was instantaneous. I need to see a replay of this. It was so quickly. Yeah, he didn't even get blocked by the left tackle. No wonder. No wonder it was so quick. But to be fair, this isn't open. It may look open. This corner or this safety covers both of these routes, so he's got that open or covered. This isn't open. This isn't open, and Ashlock is not open because same deal with the other side. This safety covers that, so I didn't have any options. So it's not looking too good, is it? That's a little bit of a that's a brutal one right there from the left tackle. We're gonna talk about that in the film room. That's a tough one. All right, so it is now 3rd and 18, and we're not gonna snap this before the first quarter's over. So down by a single touchdown, but we are in deep our own territory with that sack. These stupid Texas A&M cheerleader people. We've got more passing yards. We've got a little bit more, 1 yard more rushing. I mean, our offense hasn't been really the problem. It's just been unfortunate turnovers have been the problem. The fumble on the very first kickoff, and then the interception, return for a pick 6. Texas A&M hasn't done anything other than that. I'm going to have to try to find that, and it's going to be knocked incomplete. The corner or linebacker, whoever was on him, played that really, really well. And jumped it and swatted it down. Ooh, he almost got blocked there. They had guys circling. Okay, good tackle, and they started the 37. So unfortunately, we can't capitalize on the interception. Who knows if we're going to get another chance at an interception. Although if Weigman throws another pass like that, we might. And that is Ruben Owens, and he's going to thank God he got tripped up there and had to hurdle. Because he probably makes another cut and scores a touchdown on that run. Maybe Ruben Owens is the real deal. Maybe he deserved to win that award. I don't know. He's kind of been cooking us in these first couple of drives. We bring down the tight end. That wasn't even the tight end that was like their starter, that one that was close to winning that award. That was the backup, I think. There's a handoff to Owens. We had it sealed, but he's just got such good elusiveness. It's a hold, though, thankfully, and he will come back. Wow, that was... We had the edge sealed, but he just... The ball carrier vision and the change of direction worked really well in combination for Ruben Owens. That was ugly. Because look at this. We have this sealed so perfectly on the edge, but the vision and the change of direction is so good for Ruben Owens. Luckily, the 18 got called for a hold, but this is just really good blocking from the offense. Really, really good blocking. All right. Can we do this? 2nd and 8. Interception it is! It's Elijah Palmer! 2 of our best corners, the best corners in terms of turning the football over, have both gotten one today. Connor Weigman, what are you doing? Part number 2. I mean, he's trying to throw this. Elijah's watching him the entire way. He reads that instantly and just... I mean, that's the easiest catch he's going to ever have in his career. I don't know what Connor Weigman is doing. He is not in the right headspace right now to play college football because he is just throwing some insane passes. Maybe his girlfriend broke up with him before the game. I have no idea what's going on with Connor Weigman, but he is not playing well at all. And it's benefiting us, but our offense might not be good enough to capitalize on these turnovers. I got to throw that. It's going to be Ashlock. He's going to get a lot of those yards back. 3rd and 3. That's a manageable 3rd down play. We're going to have to go with the inside cross. It's probably going to go to Felix. It could go to Senecal, but it's probably going to go to Felix. Nope, it's Senecal. Senecal's open. He turns up the field. Juke move. Oh, that was a pretty good juke, but he got caught right at the last second. And then we'll go with the stick. Stick? Ashlock's running the deep route. He's been our original. Ashlock is the OG deep route runner, and that's a strip sack fumble. We get it back, though. Man, this edge rusher is destroying my left tackle. He didn't get blocked again. The same thing that happened on the previous drive. He doesn't get blocked again. This guy is just burning around the edge. I didn't even have a chance to think about where I wanted to go with the football before I got sacked. And luckily, the lineman jumped on it before Texas A&M picked it up. Barnett's wear and tear is really starting to get worrisome. I really would like my left tackle to block somebody. We get a couple yards back, only 2. I had to get that away. I was going to get sacked. Oh, this is brutal. Another sack ruins our drive. Back-to-back drives ruined by sack. And I just got to throw that. It's not going to work, is it? It's up in the air. It's going to be dribbled around by a couple different people and finally knocked incomplete. I just had to throw it, man. I had more pressure in my face again. Man, how did we score the touchdown that first drive? I don't know. I feel like I can't do anything now. At least not passing the football. I got to get back to the run game. That's what I got to do. I got to get back to the run game. The run game is where we live and die. Oh, we forced him inside, but still he's going to get yards out of it. 7 carries, 50 yards. He could have more if that touchdown would have counted and not called back because of the hold. We got to get pressure on Weigman. That's what we got to do. Not going to get it there. Tariq Tate. I mean, he laid a big hit on him, but he holds on. Got to bring a blitz here. Got to bring a blitz. We need Tate, or we need Smith, or we need anybody. Evan Johnson. Somebody get in there, and it's going to be not... Oh, my God. He rolled him for a first down. I can't believe you. Why would you roll him? That's not how you tackle. In that spot, at least. Oh, my God. You rolled him for a first down. I cannot believe that. We stopped him. There's Evan Johnson. I don't know why he wasn't in on that last play. Or maybe he was. He just wasn't in the sub linebacker spot. I don't know. But that's a 2nd and 13 tackle for loss. Good job. Oh, Jalen Smith just got rocked by the lineman. Shoved to the ground like a child. 3rd and 8. Come on, Claiborne. Get to the quarterback. Somebody get there. He's wide open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Oh, no, it's not. Thank God we had somebody fast enough. Sherrills is there to grab him. Wow. I mean, just a post route, center of the field. He's wide open by 5 yards. Okay. Not good. Not good at all. Hand off to Owens. He's juking around. He's going like crazy. He's but he can't get tackled. 2nd and 5, blitz. Call a blitz. And it works a little bit. I mean, he got a yard out of it. That's going to be a 2-minute warning. Man, this is a tough game. I knew going in it was going to be tough, but actually in here, playing it and seeing all these amazing players for Texas A&M, this is a tough game. Oh, Smith goes down. Interception, got to be. No, it's incomplete. Field goal attempt for A&M. A 10-point lead is on the horizon. Unless we can somehow block it. No, okay. So it is a 10-point lead before half. Still like 2 minutes to go, though, so we got this. Although maybe we don't, because we can't score. We can't push the football down the field, apparently. And our left tackle is just... he might as well not even be there. That's what it feels like. All right. I know they want me to pass, but I just feel like our offense does better when we run. I don't know. It seems like we do. I know we don't have a lot of time to run, but I got to get that away. Barely got it away. Landon Sims will be able to get the first down here. He does. Okay, so the screen works okay. We got to flip this verticals. Go to the open side of the field. Oh, please tell me somebody breaks through. I don't think they did, and it's going to be incomplete. I don't have time, man. It's crazy. These guys are just going crazy on the edge. Our tackles cannot handle these athletes for A&M. I got to hit Felix here. He's got the most speed on the team. Matthias Felix, great block down the field from Ashlock. That was an amazing block, and Felix uses his speed to his advantage. Great block from from Ashlock there to pop Felix free. That puts us at least in field goal range. I'm going to scramble. I'm going to scramble. I'm going to scramble. And then fire it in. And it's going to somehow get free. Oh, my God. I don't know how that worked. Don't ask me how that worked, because I don't know. But it works. Tight end open. And I feel like we got to take a little bit of time off. A&M's got too much time. Hand off to Sims on the RPO. And he gets down to the 2. We got to keep running here. I know we have to score, but got to take a little bit more time off this clock. We cannot let A&M have that much time, especially with all 3 timeouts. They could get a field goal easily. So we got to take as much time off as possible here. I probably could have turned shoot clock on, but that might have taken too much time. And we might have hurt ourselves. So at least now we can control what time we have. But I might score on this play. That's why I'm taking it down as far as I can. This is a very favorable run spot, although we are going up against DJ Hicks right there. Let's snap it. Sims, he's in, untouched. Touchdown, Hawaii. That block from Ashlock on the Felix catch, I mean, that really set us up. That was the play of the drive right there. Down to a 3-point lead right before half. Man, I wish they wouldn't kick that field goal and it would have been 14-14, but they're just too good on offense. We can't stop them unless Weigman makes a horrible decision, throws a pick. Felix shuts it down, and then Otis brings him down officially. 25 seconds, 3 timeouts, and they're going to try to play probably for a field goal, but maybe for a touchdown. Who knows? Weigman throws to the flat. Good tackle. Really good tackle. Really, really good tackle, and that'll be the half. Okay, 17-14, down by 3 at the half. This game is not out of reach, but it's not going to be easy at all. That ball's out! We got it! Oh my god! Literally the exact same thing that just happened. I wasn't talking there because I didn't think anything was happening, but Castro popped that football out. Literally the exact same thing that happened to us on the very first kickoff of the game to open the Fiesta Bowl. Barfield fumbled and gave Texas A&M a touchdown, basically. And now Castro does the exact same thing to them on their first kickoff of the second half. He pops it out, and we jump on it. You gotta be kidding me. It's Evan Johnson. This game is out of control. My God. Landon Sims takes it up to the 7. What a start to the half. This must have been what A&M was feeling in the first half. There is a shot. Oh, Landon Sims gets away from Hicks, but he can't get the first down. Come on, boys. How can you not call a run here on 3rd and inches? Oh, I don't even have a running back in the backfield. That's my mistake. I should have called a play with the running back in the backfield. This might be a Barnett scramble. Yep, Alonzo Barnett scrambling. End zone. Hawaii leads in the Fiesta Bowl. Oh, my God. Alonzo Barnett scrambled. It was a design quarterback run, even though the play didn't design the quarterback run. And they almost blocked that extra point. 21-17, Hawaii leads in the Fiesta Bowl. For a first time this game, we lead. Wow. And we even started with a 7-point deficit. What a crazy turn of events. I mean, what are the odds that the first kick of each half is a fumble for the other team that leads in a touchdown? That's unbelievable odds. And that's a nice little breakup on the first pass of the drive by Weigman. Come on, defense. We've played fairly well this game. Not amazing. We've gotten shredded a little bit, but for the most part, we've played really well. Big hit, but he holds on. 3rd and 5. I would love a turnover here. A fourth down, a punt, something, an interception. I'd love it. Weigman's got time. He goes to the flat. He throws it away. Punt. 3 and out for A&M. Oh, my God. The dream is alive, ladies and gentlemen. The dream is alive. There's the punt. Devon Austin's back to return. And he's going to get like 2 yards, maybe 3, possibly. Do I turn the chew clock on? Do I get crazy? I might. I might get a little cray-cray up in here. Landon Sims, if we can score again, that would be unbelievable. Oh, my left guard just got babied. He got sunned by DJ Hicks there. That was kind of embarrassing. 2nd and 7, handoff to Sims. You got to break that tackle, Landon. He did. Landon Sims breaks the tackle, the first guy to meet him there, and gets the first down. That's huge. It's a big broken tackle. It's a big broken tackle. Cut that inside. Landon Sims, lower the shoulder, gets about 7 probably. 15 carries for 80 yards for Landon today. And if we lose, it's his final game of his career here in Hawaii. Barfield, big first down. Come on, boys. I can feel the momentum building. I can feel it in my loins. We got to get this. We got to win this game and play Penn State in the national championship game. Because I'm assuming, I think they still have Drew Aller. I'm pretty sure I saw him in the quarterback rankings, or the quarterback voting. Oh, but this drive is kind of taking a turn for the worse here. Back-to-back poor run plays. Makes it a 3rd down and 8. Tough spot to be in. But when you have a guy like the tight end who we don't use very often, we're going to make it work. Big 1st down. Good throw from Barnett. See, that's why we don't use him very often, because then the defense doesn't really keep an eye on him, and then we can... Oh, my God. Another player on my offensive line just gets destroyed by Shamar Stewart. When you don't use a player very often, then they forget about him, and you can take a big shot at him. We're going to not snap this in the 3rd quarter. We used most of the 3rd quarter on this drive. That's a very, very good drive. We executed that very well. We've been dominating them. We have more time of possession, more 3rd down conversions, 0.1 better yards per play. We have more yards passing and running. It's just the fact that they got those 2 early touchdowns on turnovers, on the punt return or the kick return fumble that they scored a touchdown on, and then on the interception pick 6. They really should only have 3 points, if we're being totally honest. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We are a good team. The snap. Sims gets the 1st down. Gets down to the 4-yard line. 20 carries, 97 yards for Landon Sims. He's putting on a show for the NFL scouts. The handoff again. Punch it in, Landon. Bouncing it off. Down to the 3. They kind of sealed that spot there. It's okay. 2nd and goal from the 3. Barfield comes in. The 1-2 punch. Thunder and lightning. Doesn't get it. 3rd and goal from the 2. Do we try it again? Do I try another run play? Oh, I might get a little crazy here. Flip it to the opposite side. Cut it back in. Landon Sims is not in. How did he not get in? Oh, my God. I thought for sure he was in. I was about to celebrate. Wow. It's got to be QB sneak, right? It's got to be QB sneak. They are packing the center. 4th and goal from the 1. Alonzo Barnett. QB sneak. He's in! Touchdown, Hawaii! Oh, my God. And he hits a Heisman pose. All right, calm down, Alonzo. You're not a Heisman candidate. Let's just be real. But that's oh, my God. A touchdown on the QB sneak on 4th and goal. We needed that more than we needed air to breathe. 28-17. It is an 11-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the game. We might have a victory over the #1 team in the nation. Oh my God, this has been a tough game. That fumble recovery on the opening kickoff of the 2nd half, is so big. Like, you can't even put into words how much that changed this game. He's going to go for it. You feel like they got to push this ball immediately. They've got 3 minutes to score 11 points. So they got to go score, touchdown quickly, onside kick probably, depending on how much time they take off. Unless they trust their defense, but I'm just going to run the ball. So, I mean, they got to probably onside kick it. But they're going short. Weigman chooses to go short again. Is this a Reuben Owens run? I feel like they can't run it, right? They got to be pass all the way. They do have their timeouts, but still. Oh, we got to get to him. No, it's down the field. Tyreek Tate got beat. Why is he covering him? Bring him down. He broke the tackle. Touchdown A&M. Why is Tyreek Tate covering him? Oh, no. A&M is back in this game. You got to be. Just go away, please. Reuben Owens down the field. They're going to go for 2 to make it a field goal game. My God. Why is Tyreek Tate in coverage on the running back? I don't like it. Don't allow this. Don't allow this 2-point conversion. Please bring him down. Yes, it's a 5-point game. They have to score a touchdown. Oh, my God. This is out of control. And they're not even going to onside because there's 2 minutes to go and they have 2 timeouts. We can win this game with this possession. There is a 90% chance we can win this game. All we have to do is take 1 play to get to the 2-minute warning. Then they start calling timeouts. Then we get 1 first down. Sims. I mean, just like that. That's about as good as you're going to get. But they had to use... Oh, wait, no, they didn't have to use one of their timeouts because it's not under 2 minutes. So they do get a free timeout by the injury there. He's faking it. Totally faking the injury. to save A&M some time. All right, now we take this. Wow. DJ Hicks is no joke. He is absolutely no joke. There's the 2-minute warning. But because of that stupid faked injury by A&M's player, it's 3rd and 6, and they have all their timeouts. But it's a first down for Landon Sims. The blocking was on point on that 3rd down play. And that might be the game. It's not guaranteed just yet, but that is as good as you're going to get right now. Handoff to Sims again. Hicks will bring him down. Another timeout used by A&M. They have 1 remaining in their season. Snap. Handoff Sims. Squeezes through somehow. Final timeout. 3rd down and 4. 1 first down wins us the Fiesta Bowl. And Landon Sims' risk of injury is massive. A first down here wins the Fiesta Bowl. And Landon Sims will get it! And the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors are going to win the Fiesta Bowl against the #1 team in the country. Oh my God, we actually did it. We actually did it. 28-23, we are playing in the Natty in year 2. In year number 2, we are national champion participants. And Alonzo Barnett is the player of the game. 3 touchdowns, 175 yards, 75% completion. Wow. What a game. I mean, we started down 14-0 basically. Wow. The defense is the story of this game. They shut down the #1 offense in the country. Just unbelievable. What a game. We play for the national championship in the next episode against Penn State. Just a wild season 2. Who would have thought that we'd get to where we are right now? We win the semifinal. We win the Fiesta Bowl. Our trophy cabinet's getting pretty full now. Just an amazing game. We get an upgrade too. We're now level 18. I mean, just Fabian Ross gets Defensive Player of the Week in the Mountain West, but it's because there's no other Mountain West teams playing. And Landon Sims gets Offensive Player of the Week. Very understandable. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We play Penn State in the national title next episode. Wow. I didn't think we'd be here. Not in year 2, at least. Not in year number 2. But that's just how our guys have played. That's the grit and the grime of our guys. It's the 4 seed versus the 6 seed for the Natty. Penn State had to beat Texas, UAB, and Clemson to get here. And obviously we had to beat Alabama and Texas A&M. So obviously we had the harder path, but we still were able to get there. And in the next episode, we will play for the national championship. Let me take a look at this trophy cabinet here. So after 2 seasons of coaching in Hawaii, we have an LA Bowl trophy. We have a Mountain West Conference Championship trophy. We have a Rose Bowl, and we have a Fiesta Bowl. And we could, after next episode, have a national title to add to the trophy cabinet. Yeah, I'd like to say that our job is pretty much safe. I think our job is pretty much safe. And the recruiting class as well. The recruiting class we're bringing in for next season's going to help us even more. Man. Next episode is the most important episode of the entire Dynasty to this point. Year number 2, national title game. Penn State, Hawaii. It all happens in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.